Good evening, everybody, and welcome to It's All Black and White TV. And yes, this is NUFC latest news. But before we get into that, if you do like what you see, then please do smash the likes. It really does help the channel with the search results. So do smash those likes, and it means people who have not seen the channel before will find it more easily. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then come and smash the subscribe and join this great community we have here. And the bell notification tells you when I'm live, how I pre-record, or any upcoming shows. So currently on 655 subscribers, so 345 away from 1k, which be absolutely a fantastic milestone to get to 1k as well. So thank you to everybody who's subscribed so far. Also, you can become a member, and that is 99p per month. So if you just click the join button, or in the chat, there will be a link. And what you can do is if you click that, you can join for 99p. And when we get to certain members, we can do prize draws, and there'll be every month these prize draws. So one to be worth looking at. Also, super chat's available. So if you want to make a donation, super thanks, then just click that $sign and you can make a donation that way as well. So, right. So I want to get into the first subject anyway. And the first subject does involve one of our players. So here he comes on screen, and yes, it is our number 8 at the moment, Anthony Gordon. So as we know, he's on international duty with the under-21s, who are doing very, very well in this tournament. They've just beaten Germany today 2-0. Come on as a sub because they didn't want to risk him getting another yellow card. Thankfully, they've all got through unscathed. So, you know, he's got an important game on Sunday against Portugal. It'd be great if England went on and won this tournament. I mean, look, to beat Germany, it doesn't matter what level he beat Germany at. Just beating Germany, it's just great for us, isn't it? You know, we just love it. And obviously, we know Sandro Tonali's playing tonight as well for Italy. So, so once his signing's confirmed, I think everybody will be a lot happier as well and sleep a lot easier as well. So anyway, Anthony Gordon believes a decent run of games at the under-21s will help him for his fitness for next season for the Magpies because he says he hasn't enjoyed the brightest of starts to his career at Newcastle at the moment. He says, look, I was not feeling fit enough during the games for Newcastle. It's the way we play and the way the manager wants us to play with so much intensity. He says, I feel like I could use this tournament to really push myself, go back into a really good place. I'm still getting tired around 70 to 75 minutes. So I feel the longer the tournament goes on, I'll feel better and fitter. So obviously we know in Everton, the standards from Frank Lampard when he was there, we know Frank Lampard's not a manager, a Premier League manager at that. So his fitness was probably all over the place. And I always said, I know people are judging him already and saying some people are saying he's not good enough. You know, and what I say is, look, give the guy a chance. Give the guy a chance because at the end of the day, give him pre-season under Eddie Howe. That's what I said. I said this about a month ago or 2 months ago. I said, look, give this lad pre-season under Eddie Howe. Then next season, if he doesn't kick on, then you can judge him and say, actually, this isn't good enough. But he might have a full pre-season. Well, I don't know. It depends. He might not have a full pre-season because if international players will come back on the 8th, potentially Anthony Gordon could be playing in the Euro final for England on the 8th of July. So I would imagine he'll get a little bit more time off. But get him through the fitness period of the pre-season. We could have a real player on our hands next season. And we could have somebody who turns into an even better player. But let's give him that pre-season chance under Eddie Howe and see where he develops from there. So, again, I'm not going to judge Anthony Gordon. I want to see how much we can get out of him because I think there's a player there. I really do. And I think Eddie will get the best out of him. We just got to be patient. Remember, he's only 21, 22. So, he's still got a long way to go yet. So anyway, Right, I'm going to bring this next one on the screen, and we're going into transfer rumours now. So, the first one I'm going to bring onto screen actually is a player we know quite well, Dominik Szoboszlai. So, after missing out on Madison, even Sky have said we are in for Szoboszlai. Now then, Liverpool have not, according to David Ornstein of The Athletic, Liverpool have joined the hunt for Szoboszlai as well. So that means not only us are in for him, but Liverpool are. No bids have been made yet. His clause runs out on Friday, which I find bizarre because I've never seen one with a time on it. I thought a clause in your contract would be there for the foreseeable until this player was sold. But this one's got a time limit on it, and so we'll just have to wait and see on this one. But you know, if he wants to play Champions League, he won't be going to Liverpool because he'd have to come to us. But Liverpool's got McAllister, so I can't understand why they want Szoboszlai as well. And they're also looking at Kefren Turam as well. So again, I don't know. So maybe there's some truth in it. Maybe there isn't. We don't know. Let's hope we can just go in there, get him, and get the deal done. That would be absolutely perfect in my eyes. So we'll have to wait and see on that one anyway. So that one will play out a bit longer, I think. But after the release clause finishes, maybe we'll know a bit more. Who knows? So, yeah. Right. So another rumour that's going around at the moment as well. And this is a brand new rumour as well tonight. That was just breaking through the Chronicle. And I'll get him on screen. There he is. So according to the Chronicle, we are looking at Giovanni Di Lorenzo. He's being linked to us. Okay. I mean, look, this came out this afternoon, apparently, this link. He's 29-year-old right back. He's made 47 appearances last term as Napoli won Serie A and reached the Champions League quarterfinals. The report claims the Newcastle links worry Napoli, but the Italy international is contracted in Naples until 2026. So Napoli are naturally worried that we're interested. Now, this is great when teams are starting to get worried that we're interested in players. This is great. Again, would you take Di Lorenzo? Absolutely. He's quality. Yes, he's 29, but he's quality. And he's got a lot of qualities about him. So again, Di Lorenzo, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I would take Di Lorenzo. I mean, look, I'll go into his stats and we'll have a look at his stats and, and see what his stats are. But, he is a cracking defender, let's be honest. So I'm just waiting for these stats to load up and then I'll... I mean, I don't know what the price would be for him, for Giovanni Di Lorenzo. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But let's have a look. According to SofaScore, he's worth 23 million euros. Now, he's a right back. Okay? So he plays right back. So I'm thinking, 29-year-old right back? Really? When we've got Trippier, we've got Ashby, and possibly, if it comes off, the Livramento. So I'm not sure about this one. But last season he got 3 goals and he got 4 assists. He scored with his header. He had 1 goal with his head, 1 with his left foot and 1 with his right foot. His accurate passing per game is 86%. He was involved with 17 clean sheets in the team that won the title. And he picked up 2 yellows all season. So again, guys, I mean, what do you think? Di Lorenzo, right back, do you think somebody would need? Look, he's quality, but for a right back, I wouldn't say so. I don't know why we're looking at right backs, so I'm not sure. So to me, I would have him, but I would have him as a centre half, not a right back. But again, it's one of them. we just have to wait and see what happens. But certainly a strange one, that's for sure. So yeah. So again, we'll just have to wait and see. According to the news as well, that Newcastle are still looking to strengthen in numerous positions as the James Maddison pursuit ends as well. So again, James Maddison, so that one's ended. But we're looking at other players as well. Right, so I'm going to bring another player up on screen in just one moment. And this is another name that's been linked to us as well. So let me get this player up and see what you guys and girls think of this guy. Okay, let's find a decent picture of him. Okay, right. So here we go. No, we haven't signed anybody yet, by the way. When I said here we go, I'm not doing a Fabrizio Romano at the minute. Right, so there he is, and his name is Gonçalo Inácio. Apparently, again, we are in the race with Arsenal and Liverpool for the 21-year-old centre-half who could leave Lisbon this summer. He's already been capped twice by Portugal, was never present last season, playing 53 times in all competitions. He's a left-sided centre-half, though. So any move for Inácio would see him provide competition for Sven Botman. So again, we need a right-sided centre-back, not a left-sided. But again, it's strength and depth, isn't it? Again, is this a serious link? I'm not sure, but I'm sure it could be. I mean, what do you people think out there? I mean, do you think it's somebody we're looking at? Should we look at another left-sided centre-back? Should we look at two centre-backs, in fact? Who knows? If I just go into his stats from last season. So we'll have a look how he did in Liga Portugal. So he started 26 of 33 games. He got 1 goal, 3 assists. And he got 4 yellows all game. His accurate passing per game is 90%. So that's phenomenal, isn't it? But this guy can actually play 3 positions, which I've just seen on SofaScore. So for the Chronicle to just see he's a left-sided centre-back was a bit wrong. He can play centre-back, he can play left-back, and he can play right-back. So he can play right across the defence. So you've got somebody who he could play at left-back there. I mean, look, I would take him because he's young, he's 21, and, he's got time to grow. So again, given that, that's not a bad shout. I certainly would say for strength and depth, that's for sure. But, again, his strengths are his ball control, but no weaknesses, and 26 million euros according to SofaScore. So again, it's another one we're linked with. What do you think? Do you think that would be a good move to bring him in? Who knows? But again, it's one of these. We'll just have to wait and see if it is a genuine link or not. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. So this transfer window is going to have lots of twists and turns, but we are looking at numerous positions. No more news has been said on Livramento, so we're not sure what's happening with that one. So again, it's just a case of waiting and seeing. But I mean, look, Szoboszlai, I'm still confident we can get him. So again, we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Are you worried about missing out on Maddison? Yes, I'm a little disappointed I was, but I'm not madly disappointed because I want to go and get let's go and get Szoboszlai, who was younger, and we can get a lot more out of him, you know, a few more years out of him. And Madison apparently wanted anywhere north of £170,000 a week in wages. So he's going to get that at Tottenham Hotspur. I think that's a backward step for him, in all honesty. But again, that's his choice. But anyway, guys and girls, we did a show last night on favourite, Newcastle tops, and you know, we really did have some good ones last night as well. You know, like the Alan Shearer one there, one back from 1984, which reminds you of the shirt for this season, minus the blue star and that logo, the badge. But yeah, you know, that was a great show last night, and lots of great shows to come up still. Tomorrow night we'll be back with the transfer show, and I'm going to have a special guest on tomorrow night, so keep an eye out for that one, and that should be a great show indeed. So if you have liked what you see, then do smash those likes. It really does help the channel with search results, so smash that like, thank you. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then please smash the subscribe. Come and join this great community. And the bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. If you do want to become a member, it is 99p a month. Just click the join button and you will be entered into monthly prize draws. Also, if you do want to make a donation through the super thanks or super chat, please click the $sign and do it that way. So that'll be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so that's the latest I'm bringing you on news anyway for now. And anything breaks, whatever, then we will come back to you as soon as we possibly can. Just one thing before we go, we have seen the rumours that obviously from Sky that Tonali will be announced at the weekend, Friday. So all I'm gathering is, if Italy get through tonight, then obviously I think they're going to, it sounds like that he'll get flown out tomorrow or whatever, come and do his medical, do his media day thing, and then go back for the quarterfinals, because I think they play Sunday as well. So yeah, so that's a one to watch out for anyway. But anyway, guys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed this little update, and please leave your comments in there if you've enjoyed the update, and also on the transfers that we've been talking about. What's your thoughts on the likes of Di Lorenzo, Liverpool now out looking at Szoboszlai, and you know, Gonçalo Inácio of Sporting Lisbon? Do leave your comments in there. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And I always try and answer everybody's comments as well. So, you know, I'll try my best to answer people's comments, but I'll always give them a like as well. So thank you very much indeed for the support you show on this channel. It is very, very much appreciated. But anyway, remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. I will see you tomorrow night, guys. Have a great evening. Enjoy the game. See if Italy can get through. Until then, how are you, the lads?